into the enhancements,
Your screen's not being shared anymore, by the way.
oh, okay. Sorry.
Yep,
Can you see it now?
yep, I can see now.
Okay,
Get
perfect.
bigger because for us old people.
Yeah, let me zoom it in. Let's do it like that. Is that
Ah,
better?
thank you. Thank you.
All right, perfect. I know I have a big monitor, so it makes it small. Okay, so we do have several enhanced or upgrades. The first is we have this Instagram follower plan, and this is nice. It's basically what we do is we ask you to give us some competitors in your local market. So real estate, like celebrity real estate agents in Dallas that have a lot of followers on Instagram, and you just give us their URL, their profile basically. And then what we do is we target their followers. So these are people in the local market that have already expressed interest in real estate. And this costs $75 a month, and we build about 150 to 300 followers a month for you. So that's what this plan is.
I saw that. That's super
I'm
cool.
like 70, but it is cool. $75. No, just kidding.
Yeah, it's not free, and but it does require employees on our side, so there's a pretty big cost. We're actually going in and chatting with those people and just acting as you. So you basically share your login through LastPass. That way we don't know what your password is, but we can log in as you. And then about a third of the people we talk to and chat with end up following your account. So that's how we do it. And it's about as high quality as you're going to get. It's not going to be like, just stuffing your followers with people
The
from
fake profiles. Yeah.
exactly. It's legitimate people, and we will be engaging with them. So there's a casual relationship, which ultimately you need to convert those people to clients.
Right.
So that's what that is. We've made some improvements on the content calendar. Now you have, on average, about 4 posts a week, 3 reels a week, and 3 stories a week. So if you can see this, I know that's really small, but anything that has a camera icon, those are reels. So if you open those up and click on edit, now you can actually watch the reel. There's sound in there too. But these are nice, and they go out both as a story and a reel, and pretty high quality. You have access to the caption text here. You can change this. This is just a text box. So you can type in here, you can delete, you can add, do whatever you want. We also offer Spanish. So if you want to do a few in Spanish, just toggle those
Oh,
and
you
save
added
it.
Spanish. Nice. I like that.
Yeah, we
Okay.
did add that. And yeah, tomorrow, it's not available right this second, but tomorrow in your content settings, there's a toggle to turn all of your posts to Spanish if you want that. Probably you don't, but if you want to, you'll
No.
have that option tomorrow. Um, if you open up a post like this here, it doesn't have the camera icon. So this is a post. If I open that up, this is your caption text. At the bottom is your signature. So this is my signature, but you can customize yours. I'll show you where to do that. If you click edit, this edit icon, again, it opens here. And the nice thing about the posts is you can add your branding. So if you click on here, it will tack your footer, the branding bar at the bottom of the post. So that way it goes out on Facebook and Instagram with your personal brand. Right now, and again, tomorrow, if you go into your settings, you'll be able to add that branding on to everything. But right now you have to do everyone one by one. So watch for that tomorrow. It'll be out later, probably today, actually. This is the signature. I'll show you where to customize that. Obviously, you can change the date of the post here, and it goes to Facebook and Instagram, and that's how that works. In your settings, this is where you customize your signature. and you can put your name, email, phone, local hashtags. Local hashtags are important for Instagram. And what you want to do on that is put local cities, houses for sale, like hashtag Mansfield houses for sale or Mansfield real estate. That's how you're going to get relevant traffic to start to go viral. Make sense?
Mhm.
And these
Okay.
are already in there generated for us?
This is all live in your account. Everything I'm showing you is in your account also.
Okay, thank you.
Your content categories hasn't changed. We're actually going to dumb this down a little bit. We don't do this anymore, so we're getting rid of charts and graphs. But all these others are still valid. Now, you also have, we rolled out a content library. So if you see a post on your calendar that you want to change or that you just want to delete and replace, you go into the content library and you have access to all of our posts. And like, for example, if you made this one Spanish, but you wanted to change the graphic to Spanish, we give you the Canva link. So you can actually open that up in Canva and make the edit yourself. So we actually give you the template that we made in Canva, and you can come in here and do whatever you want. Put an agent profile, do whatever you want. Change this to Spanish. We haven't done that yet. That's coming, by the way. We're going to change all our content, 100%. Give you option for English and Spanish, but we're not quite there yet. But the point is, if you want to publish, say this one, you just click on it. It'll take you to the detail page, and then down at the bottom, you would publish to your calendar, and it'll go out on the calendar like as a second post. Or if you deleted one here, you could schedule it to go out like this. If I click publish, and now I go look at my content calendar here, now you can see I've got 2 scheduled to go out tomorrow. Make sense?
Mhm.
So we
Same
can
thing.
take any of those and edit them in Canva and share them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever looked at, because I don't know who told me this or where I seen this at, but whenever you generate a post with AI and you copy it and then you create your post, I was told or read somewhere, again, I don't remember where I seen this at, but that the amount of people who see it is not as much as if it was an original post. Have you heard of anything like that? Do you know what I mean? As far as like the views that you would get on it, it's not pushed as much as an original post because it's an AI post.
I haven't heard that specifically, but I'm not super surprised that their algorithm would be able to detect that. But your best bet to get lots of people to look at your content is to build your audiences. That's the most basic one. Like if you have just a handful of followers, nobody's going to see it. But
Yeah.
you want
I
to,
know we need to work on the business one for sure.
yeah, that is the most important thing, is to build those followers up. Our content is good, but if you're only showing it to 150 people and only, a percentage of those even see it, it's not going to be as effective. So you want to get 1,000 followers and start adding the hashtags. Like there's a whole strategy on hashtags that will, especially on Instagram, it will take it viral. There's all kinds of stuff that go into the algorithm, of course. Like for example, if a bunch of people comment on an image or a post, then Instagram shows that post more. That's part of the algorithm. There's actually services you can pay for that do that. They'll like comment on your post and share it and put all kinds of activity on it, and then the algorithm suddenly like spurs it out
Fix it
there,
up.
and yeah, it makes it go viral. uh those are not cheap platform, it's not cheap to do that, but that's how you do it. But this is, I always tell agents it's so important, and that's why when I roll out our new vision, I think it's going to come in like 30 to 60 days. We're going to have like a learning tab down here, and it's going to have basically a step-by-step recipe for success. Like, how do you maximize this platform and turn them into closed sales? And I'm going to give you that formula. And one of those is, like, step one is build your followers on Facebook and Instagram. That's like the basics. We got to get the followers up in order for this to kick in. The others are, very simple, honestly. I'm going to give you one recipe that I recommend. And I recommend you put all your budget on that one recipe and just get good at one thing. You don't have to throw your money on the wall and see what sticks. Let's find out which one works, which one converts the best, and how do we get them subscribed to that listing alert drip campaign. If we do that, then your clients, it's just a numbers game. Then you just turn the spigot up, fill your pipeline with 100 leads on any given month. 2 to 3% of them are going to convert, and your ROI on your spend is going to be, 5x. That's what we want to get to, and I believe we can. That's what we're going to get in the next 60 days. That's my goal. Anyway,
You
I
can use
don't
this
want
as
to.
a guinea pig if you like. I'm just kidding.
What'd you say?
Did you hear me? I
I
said you
didn't.
can use this as a guinea pig if you like, as as your testers.
Well, yeah, actually, I might follow up with you on that, because I actually am looking for some test folks to work with, but
Yeah.
I'll follow up with you on that, Jennifer. I
Okay.
appreciate that. Okay, so here is your content library. Now, the next thing that we rolled out is this integration with ChatGPT, and this is super helpful. You guys have access to this right now. We've programmed we call her Sanena, is our chat AI assistant. This is what she does, and each of these options here have been programmed specifically for what they're called. So this one generates listing caption text. So for the MLS, all you do is you enter in the details of the property and you ask Sanena. So let's try one. I don't know if it matters that I'm not doing this with caps, so I'll just make it legit. And I'm just going to put a few things in here. Double oven, let's say. Built-in refrigerator. Hope I spelled that right. Could say, let's say 4-bedroom, 3-bath on a half-acre with large oak trees. Community pool, walking trails, backs up to Cedar State Park. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe so. So this is like a post of something, correct?
Yeah, this is a house listing. Is what this is. Yeah. So let's say you're listing a house in the MLS. Let's say backs up to the mountain bike trails of Cedar Hill. That's what it's called, Cedar Hill. Okay, now if I ask Sanena, it's going to publish this listing caption text for you, and it does a better job than I could ever do, honestly. I'm like dumbfounded with how it does it. But this is your listing description based on the info that I just typed. And I don't know if you can see that very well, but but basically you can just copy this, paste it in the MLS, and now you have a unique listing description built for you.
We did that for a video the other day, and that Chat GPT 4.0 is like the better version of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we have right here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This is the paid version. This is the best version that they offer at the moment. And yeah, the video script works amazingly. I think I just lost that. Yeah. But anyway, this video script, it will parse it out. We've coded this. So we've coded the prompt, if you will, so that it only returns a video script that's a minute long or less. So it should be short and sweet, made for social media.
Oh, that is good.
And this ought to be something you guys do. If you're not using bigvoo.tv, it's a free app. This is the best way to do video. Basically, you upload your script to the app,
We need that right there.
and it makes it a
Big
teleprompter.
View?
We were gonna do a video yesterday, but we were like, oh, how are we gonna do this? Because we're gonna have to read it.
Yeah, bigvoo.tv.
Hold on. Big Voo. Is it VU?
VU,
Or,
yeah.
VU
Bigvoo, BIGVU.tv.
TV. Cool.
And it makes video so easy. It's like one press of a button and you publish to Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. It goes everywhere. Like, it's awesome. And it's free. They have a paid version, but you don't need it. Like, you really don't need it. So what I would do is use this video script generator, fill out the prompt. It's incredible. It literally parses it out. It says, okay, from 0 to 5 seconds, you're going to say this. From 5 to 10 seconds, you're going to say this. I mean, it parses it out for a minute, and it does a great job. So I love this. So anyway,
Yeah,
the same
we
thing.
used, I mean, just rolling out Rain, we used Canva and ChatGPT for everything pretty much.
Yeah.
So it is amazing.
Yeah. Okay, the next is house listings. So just keep in mind, import house listings to your account. All you have to do is enter the MLS number, click import, the city, of course, click import. It comes into your account. Then you publish to your wall by clicking on these social icons. So when I click on that, it just went to the calendar for Facebook, and now I'm going to do Instagram. You have to do one at a time. And what it's going to do is put that out for tomorrow. So tomorrow, we now have the house and we have a post.
That wasn't there before, right?
It was, yeah.
It was? Oh, well, I missed that.
You can also edit this. So now I'm in the content calendar. So let me back up. I just clicked on the listing. I edit the post by clicking on this pencil icon. Now you can add your branding to it so that it goes out with your brand. And by the way, this image links to the house on the website. So it's free, doesn't cost anything. It just is a post. It's not an ad, but it will take people to your agent website. The other thing you can do with listings is you can actually create an ad. So this is a good way to get, I can change this to active or just sold or whatever I want. So let's change it to active. So now it says active in Dallas, Texas. If you create the ad like this, I have to make it smaller. It's going to slide out over here. This is a Facebook ad.
That's a $60 million.
They reduced the price. It's now for $47 million.
Oh my God.
It's actually in Dallas for sale right now. So, yeah, I'd love to have that deal. Can you imagine 3% on that? You could retire.
Yeah,
pretty close to it anyway. So, this is just basics, right? I mean, this is your dollar spend. If you want to change this, keep in mind there's a $5 a day minimum. So if you do 20, you have to shorten your campaign. Right now it's set for 7 days. So you'd have to go to 4 days to get $5 a day. But if you want to go $100, you can do that. I mean, you just change it to what you want. And at the end of this flow, it takes you to the house page. So that's that's listings. That's a nice way to get local content integrated with the automated stuff, right? So this is more generic, and now you have local. So take advantage of that because, you know, it just makes it better. Okay, next is, and this is literally brand new. We are rolling this out. It just went live yesterday. It's not fully complete, but there's some awesome stuff in here. Like these checklists.
Mhm.
These are awesome, and we need to order them. That's why I put numbers in them, because they really are designed to follow the life cycle of an agent. So this is the first one, your initial client checklist. So here's your checklist, just so you don't forget something, right? And then you go to the second step, which is somewhere in here. There's number 2, right here. So if it's a seller, here's your checklist. Number 3, if it's a buyer, oh, this is your buyer property tour. I mean, every agent has this. It's just make it easy for you. So you can download this. You can edit in Canva. We're just giving you the resources you need. Number 4 is in here somewhere. Anyway, you get the idea. Like, this is a very long one. Like, every MLS is a little bit different, so you might want to customize this. But here's your basic checklist that has, everything for uploading a house to the MLS. Anyway, there's different ones here. So home staging, open house, weekly to-do list for agents, listing appointment. Like these are helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's other items in here as well. So we've written these letters. So if you want to use these letters, you can customize them in Canva and put your information in, right? But this is for expired listing. This is for FSBO. Seller internet lead. They've all been customized a little bit differently, but you just go in Canva and customize it with your picture and brand and everything. So we've written these.
Today.
Yeah, so there's different resources just to make your life easier. We also have a very nice buyer's presentation. If you haven't gone through this, take the time to go through this. It's a flip chart. It's a really nice one. And one nice thing is this is actually embedded in your agent website now. You can actually, in Hazing, you can put a little video of yourself on the corner, or you can place it anywhere you want and talk to this. So really personalize it. Like I can give you a script for this too. But this is a very nice buyer's presentation. And what's awesome about it is it's on your agent website. If you're driving traffic to your agent website, you want your client to go through this before you meet in person, because you're going to sink that hook. They're going to be more committed to you. They're going to have a higher impression of you. So now we talk about how to negotiate. This is like pretty in depth.
Can we add these books to like an email drip campaign or just to an email?
Sure, you can. Right? Absolutely. Yeah. You can put them in the drip campaign. It's actually a good idea when you get a new lead. I hadn't thought about that. That's a great idea, Dava. In Go High Level, it's super easy to add that kind of thing in your automation. So let me find my thing here again.
Amanda, are you lost? Is she still on?
She's sending
no,
me.
I'm not lost. I mean, until I get in here and start working it myself, but it's interesting to learn all the things about it.
Yeah, so that's why, one of our first meetings, that's why we wanted everybody to see how Boostable is very effective. I mean, in so many different tools that we can use, resources.
Right.
And it's inexpensive. It really is. So
yeah.
Get in there and try it out. We can get
pretty interesting.
Dava, this is where you can add your attachment to the email campaign.
Okay.
So you could add that URL. In fact, it'd probably be best just to put the Hazing URL. Let me just show you what that looks like, because it's, oops, there it is. So here it is. And now this is all you'd have to do is copy this URL, add it into the email. And then when people click on it, it opens, it takes them right here. I have a free version of this Hazing flip book, but if you have the paid version, which is only like $5 a month, it's crazy cheap. You can actually add like, what do you call it? Like a contact form, like a lead generation thing, and it will capture their name, email, and phone number. But this thing is very good and compelling. I'll be honest. It took a lot of time to put this together, but it's, we go through all the FAQs at the end. Like, for example, I'm going to wait for the market to crash. We talked to that. We talked to all the different, people don't say this out loud, but a lot of people are thinking, oh, I don't know you. I want to use somebody I know. Well, really what they want is somebody who can get them their dream home for the right price. And that's what we need to convince them, that you're that agent. We say, I need to save more money. You know what? There's no harm in having a conversation with your lender. Let's find out how much money you need. You might be surprised. We just want to get them to meet with you. That's really the goal. So this presentation does a good job on the buy side. There's also a seller presentation. Let me zoom out a second. If I go back here,
this is in agent
resources.
And that's, so if you edit those in Canva, they have a flipbook type thing in Canva too.
That's where I got this.
Oh, okay.
These are done in Canva. I mean, they have several different options. I just chose the Hazing one, and Hazing is free for like 5. So I've got 4, I believe, that I've made, but yeah, these are the options. I've got this same one in a different color scheme. So we're also going to add a black and white version of it. I really like this one the best, though. It's that yellow and black style. But we have different ones that are available. This one is okay. We have a lot more that's coming. Like, I should just, I won't get into all that right now, but there's a ton of stuff that we're adding in here in about 2 to 3 weeks. So this is just the beginning of it, but this is sweet too. Like your market snapshots, you can send these out to your clients. Obviously you need to customize those. These are awesome. The open house packets. So these are like a 6-page packet of material that you can use for open houses. And use it to run your open house. So just customize this for the house. It has everything you need.
Oh, perfect. That's awesome.
Yeah, so there's different resources that are quite, I think, helpful, but you guys tell me. But anyway, there's different ones. Like this one is 7 pages long. This one's 6 pages. That one's 5 pages. You know what I mean? Like pick the one you like the best. These are just the sign-in sheets. So there's different variety. Anyway, we're adding these right now. We do have newsletters. These are the newsletters that we've already, I need to fix that one, but these are newsletters we've already published on your blog in the form of articles, but you may want to mail these out, and you can download them. You can customize them, obviously, in Canva. But if you download them, this is what you get, and you can print these off and mail them by hard mail, or you can attach them to an email. And if you're using the CRM, like people don't take advantage of this, but this is hugely powerful. Like, hold on a sec. This is hugely powerful. Like we should have another call on this all by itself, but these campaigns, I've shown you this before, but you can add you can create like an email that goes out to your entire database. So if you have 1,000 people, send out your newsletter every single month and attach it as a PDF. And I'm in the wrong one. I should be doing it in here.
Yes, I want to set up another one to where you can show how to add things in it, please.
Yeah, let's have another call and go through that in detail, because it's incredibly powerful, and I can show that to you really quickly. So So this here, there's all these pre-made newsletters too, which are so powerful. Like this here is a pre-made email. All you have to do is customize it. There's a ton of these, a ton of them, like hundreds of them. They're all made for realtors. I'll just show you another one. Oops. Go back to the campaign. Right here, there's a ton of them in here that are pre-made, ready to go. You pick the one you like. Like if I choose, I've never seen, this is brand new. They load new ones every single week. And they're pre-made. It would be very difficult to build this on your own. So it's so nice they've done this. So this is the email. And all you have to do to customize, it's so easy. Just click here and you can change that image. You just upload a different image. You can change the text, just type. Literally just type. These are variable fields.
It's like Canva, basically.
Yeah, very kind of. It's a little more complex than Canva, but this is a variable field. So it'll put your agent's, or I'm sorry, your lead or your contact first name. Actually, this is the full name. But these are the custom values that you can put in there. So this is the full name one, which is what he put in there. But it'll swap that out. You know what I mean? So if you send this newsletter out to 1,000 people, it'll have welcome John Smith or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, these are so powerful. But the other thing that you can do is just add in attachments. Like if you had a generic email, I'm trying to find the attachment. Anyway, I know we can find the attachment later, but you can just attach the email with a PDF newsletter. What I would recommend is that when you do it, you add a link to your blog, so you have a digital copy of the newsletter, and you attach the newsletter as a PDF, and send that out to 1,000 people. It's super important you do it the right way, or you're going to hit the spam folder. And I can show you how to get to the inbox. It's all about how you send the message. And we need to have a separate session on that, so we can have a follow-up call and get you going on that.
Yes.
But this stuff is hopefully helpful to you. These letters are, we already went over that. I'm adding these two hopefully today. And then we have some blog articles that these are already live. We're going to add some more. These are on your website already. But we're going to be adding more and more of this stuff. There's a whole bunch more agent resources, like twice as much as we've already got, which is coming in like 2 weeks. So keep an eye on that. All right, lead bait. We kind of already went over this. My plan is to not add volume to the options. Like, I don't think we need a whole bunch of ways to get leads. What we need is one way that works really, really, really well. So I'm working on that, and we're testing that. In fact, I'm going to follow up with you, Jennifer, if you don't mind, and let's
that'll be fun.
Let's maybe we can test together. But to do it right, we have to have an IDX integration with the website. There is some added cost to pull that off, but it's going to make it so worth it, because this is going to be the new website. There's going to be different color schemes. So if you don't like the black and white, we can go with a different color. But it's going to be
so we'll have the option to change colors now.
Yeah, we're doing that this week.
Good.
There's going to be 3 base color choices, and then you can customize your own color scheme as well.
So should we already get the IDX page or number, whatever we need from the MLS to send to you, or will you send us out something saying it's time we need that?
Actually, if you're ready to test, then yeah, I would love to get your IDX information so that we can start building the testing site. It's going to take about a month for me to integrate. Yeah,
we're ready.
But this is what it's going to look like in the future. It's going to have the search form at the top. We're also adding a really nice CMA at the top of the sell page. So we want to, and this is where, when I say we're going to optimize one lead funnel, really, really well. It needs to work super well with the agent website. This is where we're going to get their information. So there's lots of different ways we're going to capture it. On the property pages, it'll have a pop-up asking them to sign up for a drip campaign, like a listing alert, you know, that one that I showed you earlier. There's different ways that we can get their information. They can fill out these applications. So this is to get pre-qualified. There's a buyer one. There's a seller one as well. These are super helpful, and I need to make a systemized step-by-step recipe, if you will, on how to get leads. The goal needs to be to get your clients signed up for that listing alert, you know, an email that shows
Can
them.
we automatically put them on, so like in the MLS, you know, we put them on a drip campaign through there for listings. Can we sign them up on it through here versus them opting in to do that?
I'm working on that.
Okay.
So I think we can, and that's what I want to accomplish in the next 60 days, because that is so important. It needs to be easy. I don't want the agents to have to upload a client list up to their MLS in order to subscribe them to a drip campaign. You know what I mean? I want to automate that. So when somebody comes to your website, so let's say here's the flow. They come from a Facebook ad, they go to the landing page, and then they start browsing your website and they sign up for a drip campaign, and it automatically subscribes them instantaneously. That's what we need. And that's the missing connection, that listing alert. Like, we can do that all day long in the CRM. That's what we're able to do today. But what I don't have in the CRM is a listing alert campaign. And I think that's the most important one.
Yes.
So that's what I'm working on solving in the next 60 days. I want to have an automated listing alert that clients get subscribed to when they sign up, you know, here or somewhere else. Even if they do a search and they enter the parameters, say homes in Mansfield, Texas, minimum price or maximum price, say 300,000. Okay, now we know what they're looking for. We can subscribe them to a listing alert email campaign just from that information. We just need their email. So we're also building this. This here, same thing. It's that CMA. We're going to integrate that. So there's some big improvements coming to the agent website. Huge, actually.
Is there a
Huge
net
changes.
sheet in here?
What's a net sheet?
Like what the seller will walk away with after all the fees are paid and mortgages?
Well, yeah, that's a good question. I mean, that's in theory, that's what this is supposed to do. And I know I can get that from HomeBot, but it's an extra fee. So I don't know if agents are going to want to spend that money, but I'm working on that though. So that's a great comment, Dave. I need more of your feedback. So if you see anything you want, that's what I'm looking for. So,
Okay, thank you.
yeah. Anyway, that's basically the update. I've been so busy. I haven't even really told the agents about all the changes. But I need to start letting people know that they need to start coming back here.
Yeah, we were just in there and noticed it, and we're like, oh wow, this is cool. Like,
Yeah. Well, and this is the other thing. So when we get this integration, it's going to have tracking. So when we add IDX to the website, it's going to automatically show you this kind of stuff every day. So hypothetically, guys, if you have a lead ad, an ad running in Facebook, say you spend $500 a month in Facebook ads, it's going to drive traffic to your website. People are going to sign up. It's going to automatically subscribe them to your listing reports. And to tie it all together, it's going to show you who does what every single day. So if you see somebody in here, oh, and by the way, our system, it's going to even go further than that. The company I'm working with, on partnering with, they have a lead scoring system that ranks which leads are more likely to close. And according to them, they are very, very good at identifying who is about to buy. And they spoon feed that to you every day. So they say, okay, you got 10 leads yesterday, but this one is showing signs that they're actually legit.
Sweet.
Makes sense? Yeah.
Right.
So that way you don't have to wade through 100 leads to find the 2 that are interested. They're going to tell you who those 2 people are. But for this whole thing to work, you're really going to have to spend, you know, 500 a month, 1,000 a month. And it will become, it will give you a return on your money. It's just a numbers game. Sales is a numbers game, and you're not going to close 98%, but you will close 2. And if we do the math right, you should have a 5x return, and it should just be something you set on autopilot. That's what I'm trying to accomplish here. I realize that's a lot to say, but we'll see if I can pull it off in the next 60 days. That's my goal. So
You can
a
do
lot.
it.
I can't promise I can, but I'm going to try my darndest. I can promise you that. So, all right. Any other thoughts? I know we probably need to have another follow-up and go over those email drip campaigns, because this is
Yes.
super powerful. Super
Yes.
powerful.
No, this is super exciting. I'm so glad I was able to join.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you.
I am excited.
Awesome. Sounds good. Well,
Yes, thank you.
you're very welcome. Thanks for taking the time. And what I'll do, Deva, is I'm going to send you a copy of this recording just for your reference.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that'd be great.
And I'll get the IDX for you and email it.
awesome. Thank you very much.
welcome.
I'll be in touch with you guys about that, and we can go from there.
Awesome. Thank you, Rob.
Okay. Thank you, Rob.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.